Now, Oscar Pistorius broke down in tears in court today as he was charged with murdering his girlfriend in his Pretoria home. The sports superstar covered his face with his hands as prosecutors argued the shooting of Reeva Steenkamp had been premeditated. He could face life in prison if he's convicted. A statement issued by his family said Pistorius disputed the charge in the strongest possible terms. And just to warn you, there is some flash photography in this report by our sports correspondent Keme Nzerem.
When Oscar Pistorius finally arrived before a court, a day and a night after his girlfriend was found gunned down in his home, the sporting icon broke down and wept. He promised he would contest this trial in the strongest terms, while apparently consumed with grief. As he left, father stretched out a solitary arm. Son was returned to the cells by a court usher. Pistorius will apply for bail on Tuesday, which police have said they will oppose. For also released today, an image of what police say is the murder weapon, a 9mm revolver, registered in the name of one Oscar Pistorius. The case against him will brook no sympathy towards a man who redefined the word athlete. For it is about cold, hard facts, the family now mourning the loss of their girl and placing their faith in the rule of law.
The answer will come out. And I must just say one thing, if you really believe in the Lord, that will come out, and we don't have to make any judgment. That judgment will be done then.
Did Oscar Pistorius kill, in an act of premeditated murder, Reeva Steenkamp? Shot dead at 3 in the morning, according to a South African newspaper, through the bathroom door of his exclusive, high-security Pretoria apartment. Is it relevant that she was one of South Africa's most famous models? No more relevant than the fact she was a law graduate or a campaigner against domestic violence. But the reality is, in public at least, they were South Africa's golden couple. What was going on behind the scenes, though, we do not know. Pistorius released a statement saying his thoughts and prayers today should be for Reeva and her family, regardless of the circumstances of this terrible, terrible tragedy. But until the details are exposed, the sports world reels. Olympic medalists who he competed alongside as an equal, but whose fame he now far surpasses.
I've seen a lot of young kids that have been amputees, more kids have been coming out to compete and to race or just to be more into athletics because of Oscar.
And then fellow Paralympians who tonight know this global superstar faces trial for a most terrible crime, whose reputation, come what may, can never again be the same.
I think that whatever the interaction or whatever the effect on the Paralympics at the moment is negligible. It doesn't matter. I don't really care if it ripped it apart or if it left it the way it is. The only thing that matters right now is Oscar, is Oscar's family, is the victim's family, and it's a horrific situation.
The family of Reeva Steenkamp will hold a memorial service next Tuesday, the same day the man charged with shooting her dead returns to this court. Her partner, Oscar Pistorius, who denies premeditated murder.